A sanctioned Russian oligarch is trying to blow up 3 Manhattan development projects he'd invested in via shell companies, according to a lawsuit. "9 days before Russia invaded Ukraine, Mikhail Vasilyevich Klyukin, a board member for Sovcombank, Russia's 9th largest bank, sent letters to the financial institutions, lenders and attorneys supporting the 3 projects, claiming developer Gary Vinbaytel should be removed, without saying why, Manhattan Supreme Court papers show. Mikhail Vasilyevich Klyukin is a board member for Russia's 9th largest bank. The developments include a 6-story Chelsea condominium at 192 8th Avenue, for which all the residential units have already been sold, a 7-story condo complex at 238 to 240 East 3rd Street in the East Village, which was on the verge of getting a permanent certificate of occupancy, and a 5-story, nearly complete commercial building at 128 West 26th Street in Chelsea set to be finished by the end of the year, the current project managers said in the legal papers. Klyukin, 44, accused the various companies managing the projects of wrongdoing and claimed his own company, Ahimsa, should assume control, but never said what the alleged wrongdoing was, according to the litigation filed by D&V Realty and other corporations developing the projects. The oligarch's letter could not have been other than an attempt to blow up the projects and the companies, according to the lawsuit. The result was devastating to the companies involved, they charge in the court filing. One bank froze the accounts of the developers, while another delayed funding for a construction loan for the wet 26th Street work. Sovcombank was sanctioned by the US on February 24, the same day Russia invaded Ukraine, while Klyukin was sanctioned a month later, along with more than a dozen others, as part of a wave of penalties meant to punish Russian interests over the invasion. The penalty meant 2 of the projects on which Klyukin has a controlling interest are now barred from doing business. The West 26th Street development, in which Klyukin doesn't have a controlling interest, is the only project which could have proceeded despite the sanctions. Almost all the residential units for 192 8th Avenue have been sold. Robert Miller. (238 to 240 East 3rd Street) was on the verge of getting a permanent certificate of occupancy. Robert Miller. We don't exactly know his motivations, but our interest is protecting New York and U.S. citizens and United States residents, said D&V Realty lawyer Christopher Travis. In a legal filing responding to the lawsuit, a lawyer for Klyukin accused Vinbaytel of withdrawing $120,000 from the company's bank accounts without providing documentation. Travis called the allegations baseless.